If you've been around on this channel, you know I cover both baseball and basketball. One thing that I noticed about the NBA is they have more awards than the MLB does. For instance, there is no most improved player in the MLB. If you don't know what the most improved player award is in the NBA, let me tell you, it's literally in the name. It is the player that improved the most from last season to this one. Rather than just giving it to one person, I figure why stop there? I figure if I'm going to bring this over to MLB, I might as well do it large scale instead of small scale. So today I have one most improved player from every MLB team. Let's go. If you enjoy this video, you should like, you should subscribe. That's all I'm asking. Not a lot. We're starting divisionally. We're doing this in Toronto. For the Blue Jays, I have Addison Barger. This season, across 96 games at the time of recording, Addison Barger has 1.6 WAR, 18 home runs, 25 doubles, a 122 OPS plus. Last season, across 69 games, he posted .4 WAR, 69 OPS plus. That's a double nice right there. He's probably better served at third base than left field, but he is in the 93rd percentile for average exit velocity. He does strike out a ton, but he hits the ball super hard when he connects. I do have some honorable mentions for some of these teams. Sorry if I'm going a little bit quickly. There is a lot of teams to cover. But for the Blue Jays, I do have an honorable mention. I have Tyler Heineman. He's played super great this year as the backup catcher behind Al Kirk. But he has only played about 50 games. I didn't think it was a big enough sample, whereas Barger's probably going to cross the 100-game mark, and he's having a really good season. An OPS over $120 is real respectable, and like I said, he plays a decent enough third base. He has a good arm, can make all the throws necessary. I really like him at third base. The Blue Jays picked up a gem in Addison Barger, and after how rough he looked last season, he's had a really good year this year. For the Boston Red Sox, I have Ceddanne Rafaela. In 115 games this year, Rafaela has about 4 WAR, 14 homers, 24 doubles, and a 102 OPS plus. All things considered, that doesn't sound that great. You're probably thinking 102 OPS plus, that's not that high. Well, if you look at last season, over 152 games, he posted 2.8 WAR. Why is that? A, because he was playing different positions every night, but also B, he posted an 85 OPS plus. That's right, last season, Ceddanne Rafaela was a way below league average hitter, 15 points to be exact on the OPS plus meter. This year, he's back at least league average. He is maybe the best defensive center fielder in baseball, up there with the Pete Crow Armstrongs of the world. He has range, he has a really good arm as well. You knew that if he could just be a league average bat, there'd be a ton of value there, and he's going to put up over 4 WAR this year. A lot of it is definitely because of fielding. He's one of the best in center field, like I keep saying. However, with the bat becoming league average, it's definitely helped a lot. Honorable mention for the Red Sox, I have Carlos Narvaez. The guy stole Connor Wong's job. Well, he didn't necessarily steal it. Connor Wong just kind of ran away and gave it to him, I guess. I don't know. Connor Wong was terrible. Carlos Narvaez steps in, plays a pretty good game. Narvaez is also an above-average hitter with a plus glove as well, like a really good catcher defensively. The reason why I chose Rafaela, though, is because the guy might lead their team in WAR. Alex Bregman's having a crazy season. He's going to give him a run for his money. But with how great that Rafaela has been with the glove and being a league average bat, I mean, this is their Jackie Bradley Jr., the next generation. For my New York Yankees, I have the best player in the Juan Soto to the Yankees deal. It is Trent Grisham. Trent Grisham saved my life, dog. Grisham was all right in 2021, but the last 3 seasons haven't really been his. This season, in 103 games, he's posted 2.6 WAR, 21 homers, and a 121 OPS plus, along with pretty good defense out in center field. Last season, in 76 games, Grisham posted .4 WAR and a 90 OPS plus. He has a career high in home runs this year. He's in the 93rd percentile in walk rate. He always has had a great eye, but it's about the power numbers. Playing in Yankee Stadium was a dream for him. Any pull lefty hitter is going to strive in Yankee Stadium. Honorable mention for the Yankees is Jazz Chisholm. He already has a career high 3.3 WAR this season. Grisham wasn't expected to be this good this year. Obviously, there was expectations for Jazz Chisholm being in the trade that sent Agustin Ramirez to the Marlins. There wasn't really expectation for Trent Grisham. He was just kind of handed the center field job, but he has done more than run with it. He's sprinted away with it. He needs a new contract next season, so Cashman, you better get the you-know-what on it. If you let him walk, I will do bad things. For the Tampa Bay Rays, it was really between 2 people for me. Drew Rasmussen is my pick. Over the last 2 seasons, Drew Rasmussen threw 74 total innings split between start and bullpen appearances, about 12 starts. This season, in 24 starts, he's posted a 2.60 ERA, 3.5 WAR, a 157 ERA plus, and 118 innings pitched with just a 9.77 whip. Rasmussen has truly impressed me this year. He was a guy that I thought could be a bullpen arm, worst come worst. Instead, he has his career best season, is an all-star this year, I believe. I didn't fact check that, but I'm pretty sure he was an all-star this year. Even if it was a replacement, he still made it. Kind of has a Lance Lynn type arsenal where he's just going to blitz you with 3 different types of fastballs between four seam, sinker, and cutter. He just throws a ton of fastballs, and it works out for him. Gets a good amount of ground balls as well. Honorable mention is obviously Jonathan Aranda. Aranda was playing great this season. I'd say both are worthy. Both were all-stars. I just wanted to say a pitcher because the Rays have been known to produce good lefty bats. Specifically, you're talking about Brandon Lau and others like that. Pitching-wise, though, Rasmussen's been able to stay healthy for about the first time in his career, and he's definitely had the best season of his career. Finally, in the AL East for the Baltimore Orioles, it's the only one. It's Trevor Rogers. Last season split between Miami and Baltimore. He posted a 4.92 ERA. Yikes. In 25 starts with an 87 ERA+. Absolute bottom-out abysmal year for Trevor Rogers. He comes back this year in 11 starts. He has 3.8 WAR, a 1.43 ERA, an ERA+ at 278. It's unsustainably high. It's only 70 innings pitched. 11 starts is a small sample size, but I'm going to be honest with you. The O's team is either established good players like Gunnar Adley or young players, Kobe Mayo and others like that, or they're just outright bad. That's a lot of their roster. Now to the other East Division, the NL East for the Philadelphia Phillies. I have Christopher Sanchez. I know. Christopher Sanchez was an all-star last season. He posted a 3.32 ERA, 3.5 WAR, 153 Ks, and a 129 ERA plus across 31 starts. Chris Sanchez was great last season. However, he's probably going to finish top 5 in Cy Young this year. At least in my opinion, he should. There's going to be a Philly in the top 5, whether it's him or Wheeler. This season, Chris Sanchez has a 2.45 ERA, 5.9 WAR already. I believe that leads the league. And 151 innings pitched. Unbelievable. That's an ERA plus at 181. 7.8 hits per 9 this season. The guy's been special in 24 starts. He has maybe the nastiest changeup in the major leagues. I said he's going to finish top 5 in Cy Young. I mean, maybe that's a little bit over projecting. Maybe he's going to finish in the top 10 easily, in my opinion. Chris Sanchez has been amazing, and at this pace, he could maybe win the damn thing if he puts in 2-3 more starts before the season ends. This is a disgusting season. 151 innings at a 181 ERA+. That's just nasty stuff. Best changeup in the bigs. Shout out to Chris Sanchez. The Mets is another tough team because, again, it's either really old, established vets, Juan Soto, Francisco Lindor, guys like that, or young guys, Brett Beatty, who is basically a rookie this year. I chose Francisco Alvarez. Alvarez has still not really had a dream season. He got sent down. He got called back up. However, he's already doubled his WAR from last season. Last season, he put up 0.8 WAR. This season, 1.6. I'm not going to sit here and pound the table and do a long bit about Francisco Alvarez because, like I said, this has not been a dream season for him. 51 games, a 119 OPS plus looks good on paper, though. And he plays all right at catcher, I guess. I know it might be a little bit inflated because he had a crazy game against the Braves, but I needed to pick somebody. My only other option here was Brett Beatty, and realistically, I didn't want to put it on the rookie. For the Marlins, this is maybe the easiest one in the video. Not the easiest one, but it's really easy. It's Kyle Stowers. Kyle Stowers, over the rest of his big league career before this season, was a -1 WAR player. He had never posted a season of over 100 OPS plus. That was in Baltimore and then his early days in Miami. This season in 114 games, he has 3.3 WAR, a 146 OPS plus, one of the best left-handed swings and one of the most pretty left-handed swings in baseball, in my opinion. He's in the 97th percentile in barrel rate as well. Sure, he strikes out a lot. Some people might not like that, but he's still just an unreal hitter. Plus, he's a serviceable outfielder out in the corner. The guy kills the baseball. I mean, a 146 OPS plus. That's just an unreal season. He was an all-star this year. I like to call him Light Tower Power Kyle Stowers. He's really damn good, and I know Baltimore is regretting a majority of the trades they made with the Marlins. For the Atlanta Braves, I'm cheating. This team is terrible. Can I be honest with you? Like, the only really good players, Matt Olson, established, has had better seasons than this one. Ronald Acuna literally has an MVP on his mantle. Jerkson Profar, he got pregnancy drugs. Spencer Schwellenbach was going to be the pick. His arm exploded. It's not much I can pick from. I cheated. I chose Drake Baldwin. Rookie of the Year, Most Improved Player. It's never happened before in NBA history. It should never happen, but it's going to happen here. Drake Baldwin across 87 games this year has 2.5 WAR, 130 OPS plus, and 24 extra base hits. It's a good rookie season for the kid. I know there's no other real picks. I mean, Sean Murphy was an option, but he's had better years before as well. Just an older team that's kind of not playing good this year. For the Nationals, I have James Wood. He was already on trajectory last season to be a really good player, but he's still their most improved player this season somehow. I'll give you a key in on how. It's because their pitching sucks and they only have about 2 to 3 real good hitters. Last season in 79 games, James Wood posted 1.1 WAR, a 121 OPS plus, and 26 extra base hits. You could tell he was well on his way to becoming an all-star talent in this league. But this season he's posted 3.6 WAR in 117 games, 51 extra base hits, a 140 OPS plus. He's been on fire recently. He has like 8 extra base hits in the last week. I'm pretty sure I just saw that stat. He does have 152 Ks this season. Some people, like I said, don't like strikeouts, don't like low averages, but he walks. He's in the 92nd percentile in walk rate. He's in the 98th percentile in average exit velo. He's got opposite field power. He's got pull power. He was in the home run derby. He was electric. I love this guy. This is a breakout season from a kid who's only 22 years old. He's younger than me. He's 22 years old. Absolutely insane year for James Wood. In the American League, we're in the AL Central. I'm here to talk about the Tigers and Zach McKinstry. There's some other guys on this team who could definitely give McKinstry a run for his money for this award. I can't really lie to you there. However, I also can't lie with the fact that I kind of didn't believe Zach McKinstry was going to keep up this pace. I thought he was going to flounder out. Last season, McKinstry posted a 73 OPS plus, .8 WAR, and 23 extra base hits in 118 games. This season, he's posted 2.8 WAR in 108 games, so he's already posted 2 more WAR in less games than last year. A 117 OPS plus, he walks a ton. He's got 36 extra base hits. He's a big-time contact hitter, doesn't really strike out a lot. Like I said, there were some honorable mentions here. I could have given it to Spencer Torkelson because this is kind of a revival year for him. He's done relatively well this year. And my guy, the Dingle, Dylan Dingler. Both Dingler and Torkelson are posting career best seasons after basically being bang on average to below average players last season. I decided to give it to McKinstry, though, because I hated on him earlier in this season. I wouldn't even say I hated on him. I just kind of doubted him. So I show some respect here. For the Guardians, I have Kyle Manzardo, or as I like to call him, the Mandingo. Another option was Gavin Williams, but he got rocked as I was typing the script last night, so I didn't put him. But also, Cleveland has been desperate for hitting basically all season. They've struggled to score runs. They have some good pitching, Lively, Bybee, other guys like that. However, Manzardo's been like one of 3 good hitters on their roster. Last season, across 53 games, he posted 0 WAR and a 97 OPS plus, a decent rookie season. He had some flashes in the playoffs as well. This season, in 101 games, he posted a 121 OPS plus and 1 WAR. 1 WAR at DH, and he doesn't really play first base very often. It's not a bad year at all. It's not an amazing season by any means. He's not blowing the doors off the place. However, it's a pretty dang good season for a guy who's only in year 2. For the Royals, it's my guy. It's Maikel Garcia. I believed in him 2 years ago. He kind of flopped last year. This season, this guy's been unreal. Last season, in 157 games, he posted 1.2 WAR and a 75 OPS plus with 39 extra base hits and 133 total hits. This season, in 118 games, so about 40 less games, mind you, he has 4.2 WAR, a 132 OPS plus, and 47 extra base hits with 132 regular hits. He has 1 less hit than last season in 40 less games. Less home runs this year, less of a launch angle approach, less of a power approach, more of a contact approach for him this season. And it's paid off tremendously. The guy's hitting over 300 if you really love batting average. I know it's kind of coming around again. Also, less stolen bases than last year, but I think you'll take this production anyways. He's over 4 WAR. He's going to get close to 5 WAR in a full season. I'm super proud of Maikel Garcia. Plus, he plays a pretty dang good third base as well. He's a little bit movable utility kind of as well. He played second base some last year. I like Maikel Garcia a lot. For the Minnesota Twins, I have Joe Ryan. I watched him dice up my Yankees last night. Last season, in 23 starts, Joe Ryan posted a 3.6 ERA and 2.3 WAR, a 1.16 ERA plus over 135 innings pitched. That's a really quality season, but of course, it's a Joe Ryan year. It gets interrupted by injuries. It's happened like every year of his career, I feel like. That's no dig at him. It just kind of feels like the truth. I really believe in him, but it always gets stunted. This season, he hasn't really been stunted. He has a 2.72 ERA, 5 WAR, a 1.56 ERA plus, over 139 innings pitched. That's an incredible season from this young guy. He should receive some Cy Young votes this season, in my opinion, and he's about one of 2 to 3 shining stars on this Twins roster. It's kind of dark days over there, but Joe Ryan is dealing. That's their ace. He has ace stuff as well. He gets terrific extension, man. I love extension kings, and Joe Ryan maybe is the pinnacle of extension kings up there with like the David Petersons of the world. For the Chicago White Sox, Fuck it. Lenyn Sosa. Vladimir Lenyn Sosa has .7 WAR this season. That brings his career total to -0.9. This season, he has a 106 OPS plus. That's a career high across 103 games, which is a career high in games played as well. He strikes out a ton, but who really cares? This team doesn't have any expectation to win anyways. They've been playing better recently, though, so I kinda like what I'm seeing. Colson Montgomery, Lou Bob, Edgar Caro. These guys are taking steps up, but the issue is that Lou Bob's been great before, and Colson Montgomery and Edgar Caro are very, very young players. So I chose Lenyn Sosa because he has some time in MLB, and he's posting an above-average year this year. Shout out to Lenyn. Milwaukee Brewers, this could literally be anyone. Bryce Terang, Freddie Peralta, Priester, Vaughn, Frelick. Jesus Christ, it could have been anyone on the roster. I chose Isaac Collins. Isaac Collins, 28 years old, by the way. Didn't realize that one. Last season, he only played 11 games. He posted -0.3 WAR and a -4 OPS plus. Couldn't hit. Was an alright fielder, though. Every player the Brewers call up is a good fielder. This season, across 98 games, he has 2.8 WAR with a 137 OPS plus, 25 extra base hits, a 390 on-base percentage. The guy's going to crack 100 games this year. I'm super proud of him. He's taken steps up when I thought that he would be kind of just a feeble bat. This whole team is going crazy. Vibes are insanely off the charts with the Brew Crew right now. They've been unreal, and Isaac Collins has been a big part of that lineup. But, of course, every player has been a big part of that lineup, whether it's Contreras, Yelich, Frelick, Vaughn. I feel like they call out anyone's name into the starting lineup, and they produce right now. Shout out to the Brew Crew. For the Chicago Cubs, this one's easy, in my opinion. Matt Boyd is 34 years old with his highest ERA plus season of his career. At 34. Last season, he pitched a little bit, but not a lot. He had a 2.72 ERA and only 40 innings pitched in Cleveland. He did throw some in the playoffs, too, and he wasn't bad. It was only 40 innings pitched. Left a lot to be desired. He got kind of a minor contract from the Cubs this season, and he has repaid them mightily. Across 23 starts, he has a 3.1 WAR, a 2.45 ERA, a 1.56 ERA plus. That's unbelievable for a 34-year-old. Yes, I believe he has been an all-star before, but this is on pace to be the best season of his career. I believe he pitched today, so whatever, those stats are going to get fudged from when you see this video versus when I'm about to make this video. But real deal, clap it up for Matt Boyd. 34 years old, having the best season of his pro career, in my opinion. At least, I mean, even the stats are going to show you it's the best year of his career, man. Shout out to Matt Boyd. For my favorite National League team, it's really not, but I like to claim that they are. The Cincinnati Reds, I have Nick Lodolo. Last season across 21 starts, 115 innings pitched, a 4.76 ERA and 1.2 WAR. It's not a bad season. It's just not a great one either. But this season across 23 starts, he has a 3.05 ERA, 130 innings pitched, and a 1.49 ERA plus. Lodolo's really showed out this season. You always heard that Nick Lodolo had some of the nastiest stuff. I've heard that the last 3 years, I feel like. However, the production just wasn't there. This year, the production's there. He's super nasty. He's a nice curveball. And he threw his first career complete game shutout this year. Congrats. Honorable mention for this team is Andrew Abbott, but he has been good before. He's been league average over the last few years. He's gotten better this year, but he has been league average before. Lodolo's posted some real stinker seasons. For the St. Louis Cardinals, it just needed to be my guy. I was going to make it any way possible to force it to be my guy, Ivan Herrera. I won't say I called this breakout before the season because he did have an alright year last year, but I did say he was going to have a really good year this year. And he has. Last season in 72 games, he posted 1.7 WAR and a 125 OPS plus with 18 extra base hits. It's a pretty dang good year. However, this season, across 67 games, he has 20 extra base hits, more than last season, and 1.1 WAR. Yes, it's less WAR than last season, but he is catching a lot less than last season as well. It's been injury-riddled too. He missed a bunch of time with injuries. He just can't stay healthy this season, but he's been super good when he's been on the field. He plays a great DH for them. Honorable mention, Brendan Donovan. However, he's cooled off recently. I know he's been an all-star, but it's looking like it's just going to grade out as another normal Brendan Donovan season. So I wanted to give it to Ivan Herrera, getting his first real chance. For the Pirates, Dennis Santana, I guess that's the only answer. This team's been so terrible, I literally picked a reliever. He has 1.6 WAR, and he's the runaway MIP for this team, if I'm being honest. 51 innings pitched this year, 2.47 ERA, 1.71 ERA plus, 7 saves. That's a career high for the guy. He's in the 96th percentile in whiff rate, 48% slider usage is nuts. He's just spamming that thing. He also has a 9.22 whip. A 9.22 whip is really, really good for a reliever. You'll like relievers who limit base runners. For the Houston Astros, I have Jeremy Pena. Last season, Pena posted 4.1 WAR and a 99 OPS plus across 157 games. This season, 4.7 WAR and a 138 OPS plus. The big boy bat has finally showed up for Jeremy Pena. That is across 97 games. He made his first All-Star game this year. He's going to set a career high in WAR, stolen bases, probably OPS plus too at this rate. He's been incredible this year. When they moved him to the leadoff spot, he was absolutely electric when they needed him. His speed plus his defense, and now he's above league average bat by a good amount. Even if he was like 110 OPS plus, I'd be proud of him. 138 has just been unreal for Jeremy Pena. For the Mariners, there's not really many options. It's mostly an established veteran team. However, I chose Cal Raleigh. I know that's kind of not really a bold pick at all. He was the second best catcher in baseball last season, in my opinion. This year, he ran away with the best catcher in baseball award. Last year, 4.7 WAR across 153 games, 34 homers, 100 RBIs, a 118 OPS plus. Pretty dang good season for a catcher. However, this season he already has 5.3 WAR across 118 games, 30 plus less games, and he has more WAR, along with a 164 OPS plus, 45 homers, 98 RBIs, and a career-high 13 stolen bases, if you care about that. Hard to believe this was his first All-Star game. Isn't that just weird? This guy's been like a top 2 to 3 catcher in baseball, it feels like, every season that I've seen him, and this is his first All-Star game. Good for Cal Raleigh. He broke the catcher home run record. He's going to set many more records for catchers this season in terms of hitting, and he's been all right at framing and defense this year. Super happy for Cal. For the Texas Rangers, I guess I have Nate Eovaldi. Wyatt Langford's cooled off recently. That was going to be my guy, but he's been kind of on the downtrend. Nate Eovaldi is a 2-time All-Star. He's been established in this league as a good pitcher. However, last year he posted a 3.80 ERA, 2.2 WAR, and a 100 ERA plus across 171 innings pitched. That's a real respectable year from Nate Eovaldi. However, this season, he has a 1.71 ERA, 4 WAR across 20 starts, a 2.17 ERA plus. What an incredible season for Nate Eovaldi. He got rocked in his last outing by the Diamondbacks. Doesn't really sway his numbers too bad. That's how good he's been this year. He had like 6 earned runs against the Diamondbacks, and his ERA went up to a 1.71. Smaller sample size, I get it, only 116 innings pitched, but still just an unreal season. For the Los Angeles Angels, I guess I have to put Jose Soriano. I'm a really big fan of Jose Soriano, but it's pretty close to last season for him in terms of production. He just got more volume. Last season, he posted 1.9 WAR, a 3.42 ERA, and 113 innings pitched over 20 starts. That equates to a 1.22 ERA plus. This season, across 25 starts, he has posted a 3.84 ERA, 1.09 ERA plus, and 143 innings pitched. He took on a lot more workload this year. He's done relatively well, even though it is a dip in production. It's career high in innings pitched. There's just not many better options in LA right now with the Angels, man. I'm sorry, Angels fans. I could have chosen some other guy like Zach Neto, but Zach Neto's going to have a great year. He had a great one last year, too. Not many options. Sorry if you don't like Jose Soriano. For the A's, I have Tyler Soderstrom. In 2023, Soderstrom posted negative 1.1 WAR across 45 games. In 2024, he posted 0.5 WAR in 61 games with a 114 OPS plus. Pretty sizable leap. And 19 base hits in 2024. This year, 2025, he has 46 extra base hits, a 120 OPS plus, and 2.4 WAR over 122 games. He's in the 83rd percentile for hard hit rate. He led the league in home runs for like the first month of the season. He's really, really good. Plays all right corner outfield, I guess. He plays some first base too, DH. Kind of plays all over the place. They got a bunch of guys who mash but don't play positions very well. Honorable mention for this team is Jacob Lopez. He's been incredible recently over his last 5 starts, I'd say. Only 86 innings pitched, though, this year. Kind of has me skeptical. I don't want to bite into a guy who only has 86 innings pitched when somebody like Soderstrom has been good all year. For the Los Angeles Dodgers, I have Andy Pages. Not a big fan of Andy Pages. Why? Because the Dodgers just keep getting better somehow. Last season, across 116 games, Pages posted 1.3 WAR, 37 extra base hits for 99 OPS plus, 100 total hits. Not a bad year, not a great year. This season, over 117 games, he has 3.1 WAR, 40 extra base hits, 115 OPS plus, and 122 hits. Better production this season than last season in basically the same amount of games played. Pretty dang good season. Plays a good center field, too. He has good contact skills. He's stolen 11 bases this year, if you care about that again. I wish he would walk more, but for right now, he plays a really good center field, and he's got an all right bat. That's pretty good. For the San Diego Padres, I have Nick Pivetta. Last season in Boston, Pivetta posted a 4.14 ERA, 1.7 WAR in 26 starts and 146 innings pitched for a 100 ERA+. Bang on average. This season he has a 2.87 ERA, 4.2 WAR in 24 starts, 141 innings pitched. Very similar in terms of innings pitched. However, he shaved almost 2 whole points off of his ERA. He has given legit ace-level production for a team in desperate need of it. Darvish has missed time. King has missed time. A lot of their guys have missed some starts. Nick Pivetta hasn't, and he's done really, really well. He's another guy that I call an extension king. He's in the 80-plus percentile in extension. He uses his curveball now more than ever. He's been really damn good for the Padres this year. San Francisco Giants, there weren't many options, so I chose Landon Roop. Last season in only 23 games, 4 starts, 50 innings pitched. What a season. Bullpen, starting, did a mixture of both. But in that time, he posted .6 WAR, a 3.58 ERA, and a 102 ERA+. It's a decent rookie season. Pretty dang good, actually. 108 ERA+. I've seen a lot worse. This season, he's posted a 3.11 ERA, 1.2 WAR, and a 1.25 ERA+, and 101 innings pitched. He's doubled his inning pitched and kept that ERA+ well over league average, as well as mixed in more starts, 20 starts versus just 4. They upped his workload this year. He's done pretty dang well. He also changed up his arsenal a little bit. Sinker, curveball, heavy. He added a cutter. I really like that cutter, even though it doesn't really throw it that often. It's still in the arsenal. Honorable mention to Casey Schmidt. I'm a fan of his. I saw a Giants fan the other day say that they should trade Matt Chapman to let Casey Schmidt play more. That guy's insane, and I hope they chop off his thumb so he can't type out something so stupid again. For the Arizona Diamondbacks, I have Ryan Nelson. Last season, he posted a 4.24 ERA over 25 starts, 28 games, and 151 innings pitched. It's not the best season. It's good enough for a 100 ERA. I actually just checked it up. Bang on average again. We love bang on average. This year, he has a 3.46 ERA or a 126 ERA plus in only 15 starts, but he has made 25 appearances. He went out of the bullpen earlier this season. The guy even has a save, wildly enough. 1.6 WAR last season, 2.2 WAR this season. Albeit they did up the volume, but when you up the volume and keep a good production, there's value in that. Heavy fastball approach. He's got decent velo on it, about 96 miles an hour. Honorable mention to my boy Gerald Pardon Me, otherwise known as Geraldo Perdomo. He's played really well this year. A walk king, takes a lot of walks. He's hit for more power this year. But the D-backs have been an awful pitching team for the last few seasons, and Ryan Nelson's taken a bit of a step up. When I thought it was going to be Brandon Pfaadt for this season, it's turned out to be Ryan Nelson. That's their breakout pitcher. And finally, for the last team in baseball, the Colorado Rockies. I say the last team in baseball, not just because they're last on the list, but also because they're the last record team in baseball. It's Hunter Goodman, the only pick. It's the easy pick because it's the only pick. He was an all-star this year. Over his previous 2 seasons, Hunter Goodman posted negative 1.4 WAR and a 66 OPS plus and 30 extra base hits across 93 games. It's not really that good of a year. This season alone, the guy has 2.3 WAR, 123 OPS plus, and 48 extra base hits in 105 games. That production's gone through the roof. Been an alright catcher behind the plate too when asked to be. He DH'd a little bit too, but he's been a pretty dang good catcher and hitter. Hitter definitely better than catcher. Catching wise, he's just league average, really. He's not a perfect player. He struck out 113 times. He doesn't really walk a ton either, but the guy mashes the ball. When he makes contact, it goes far. He's kind of fun to watch in Colorado, considering there's nothing fun to watch in Colorado. Shout out to Mickey Moniak. He's had a good year, but the guy's still at 0 WAR. Yeah, that's a wild season. He's got like a 120 OPS plus and 0 WAR. Real Dante Bichette stuff going on for the team that once employed Dante Bichette. Pretty fun. But Hunter Goodman's their pick for the most improved player on the roster. He was their all-star representative. As I said, that was the last team to talk about. If you enjoyed this video, you should like, you should subscribe. Video took a little bit of effort, not too much. Thank you, though, for joining me. I'm going to go catch the game. See you guys in the next one.